everyone. Today I'll be making lemon poppy zucchini bread. What all goes into the lemon poppy zucchini bread? 2½ cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1½ teaspoons of ground ginger, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 3 large eggs, zest and juice of 1 large lemon. This is the only size I've got. 1 cup granulated sugar, 3/4 cups olive oil, 1/2 cup packed light brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1½ cup shredded zucchini or 1 large zucchini. This is extra large, so I'll just use 1½ cups, save the rest for cookies I plan on making. And 2 tablespoons poppy seed. For the glaze, 2 teaspoons sugar and the juice of 1/2 lemon. So let's begin. Preheat the oven to 350. Take a 9x5 loaf pan and grease it with nonstick cooking spray. And set aside. Take a large bowl, dump in your 2½ cups of flour, your 2 teaspoons of baking powder, your 1½ teaspoons of ground ginger, your 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and your 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and mix that until fully combined. Set that aside. Take another large bowl, put in your eggs. And that's 3 eggs. And give that a slight whisk so it's easier to mix everything else up. Then add your zest from 1 lemon, your lemon juice from 1 lemon, and I got actually 2 tablespoons, which surprised me. It was a juicy lemon. Your 1 cup of granulated sugar, 3/4 cup of olive oil, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and your 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And whisk that until fully incorporated. And then stir in your 1.5 cups shredded zucchini. I did squeeze most of the liquid out, probably not all of it though. And the 2 tablespoons of poppy seed. I did that wrong. I was supposed to add the dry ingredients to it before I added the zucchini and the poppy seeds. But I don't think it's gonna matter a whole lot. So take your wet mix and add it to the dry mix. And after you add it to the dry mix, then you add your zucchini and your poppy seeds. So do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so after you add your wet mix to your dry mix, and then you stir that till it's combined, and it says until there's like a few white streaks, pour in your zucchini bread batter into the prepared 9x5 loaf pan. Make sure that your top is nice and level, and with pouring it, it actually turned out to look pretty good, and I didn't really even have to smooth it out. Take your lemon poppy zucchini bread, put it in a preheated 350-degree oven until the center is tested with a cake tester and comes out clean, about 1 hour. Baked it for an hour. It sank a little bit on the top, so I flipped it over, and we're going to use the bottom as the top. However, the bottom stuck to the pan too, so I kind of just cobbled it on there. So I'm going to make the glaze. You want to glaze it while it is still warm. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. All right, so I'm going to add the glaze, and most glazes that I know use powdered sugar and milk, lemon juice, whatever. This one, as I stated in the list of ingredients, said just 2 tablespoons of sugar. I know you're going to spread it out all over the place, all over the loaf, but I just cannot imagine using just plain granulated sugar. I am not. I'm going to use powdered sugar. Whether it's wrong or not, I do know it'll make a glaze. 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, and depending on the consistency you want, you may want to add more. I'll have it set aside just in case. It also says a half of a lemon. We need the juice, so I am going to just do that without putting it in another container first. I'll have the other half of the lemon if I need it. I have more powdered sugar if I need it. I'm going to add a little bit more powdered sugar. I don't want it real thick, especially if we're just going to brush it over, but you want to be able to have it stick on your brush. I set the Lemon Poppy Zucchini Bread on a little platter. I'm going to just brush this on. It will soak in, but then it will kind of set up, and maybe that'll keep the broken pieces on there. Here we go. This side here, I'm almost done. It didn't get as much, but I'm out of the glaze. You didn't see that. All right, so there it is. It is the Lemon Poppy Zucchini Bread. So when Dave gets home, we'll do a taste test. So here is the Lemon Poppy Seed Zucchini Bread. Let's see what Dave thinks.
I see green stuff.
That is Lemon Poppy Seed Zucchini Bread.
That's pretty good. It's got a glaze on it.
It does. It's got a lemon glaze on it.
I like it.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.